Welcome back to the Talks with Toni Cole show. Very excited. We are going to be speaking with Dr. Tamike today. Dr. Tamike, thank you for joining us on the show. How are you?
Thank you, Toni. Thank you for having me. I'm having a marvelous day today. Glad to be here and excited and looking forward to it.
Yes, we are glad to have you. Now,
Thank you.
I was excited because you sent me the first chapter of your book, and I was intrigued from the very first sentence. So, if you had to tell people about you, what would you want them to know?
I spent many years of my life being unhappy,
Mm.
many years. And I was confused about what I was supposed to do. I was confused about why am I here? I wanted to know my purpose. I wanted to know, did my life have any meaning? And so I spent, many years of my life like that, even into my adulthood. And when I began to discover my gift, I began to know who I am. And when I tapped into my gift and started doing what God called me to do, my whole life changed, my whole perspective. I became happy, joyful, energetic. I'm full of energy all the time because I love what I do. Even through challenging situations, even through things that I go through in my life, it does not stop me from doing what I've been called to do because it is me.
What is that? What do you feel led to do in this season?
One of those things that He had put in me to do is to help people discover their gifts, because when they discover their gifts, they begin to operate in that gift. They are taking notice that all that stuff that they was going through will begin to change, because now they feel like they have a reason to live. Now they will begin to feel like their life has some value. They will want to share, serve their gift to the world. They will want to make an impact in the world. They want to be able to help other people, which is something I love doing, is helping other people. So that's the road He has me on now. I still do ministry as well, but He moving it into the business, like we said, ministry in the marketplace, taking it to the marketplace.
Yeah.
Mm,
Something you talked a lot about was this idea of having a reason to live. Will you tell us more about that?
I like to say what the late Dr. Miles Monroe said: when you don't know your purpose, that's a tragedy all by itself. That's a tragedy. Imagine living life here in the earth not knowing what you're supposed to be doing. That right there alone is a tragedy, because if you know what you're supposed to be doing and operating in your gift, you are the genius in your own unique gift. Everybody was born with their own unique gift, and can't nobody operate in your gift like you can operate in it, because God designed it especially for you. No one else has that unique gift. So once they tap into that unique gift that they have on the inside of them, they will want to live. All the chaos, the reason so many people are going through the things that they are going through, because they trying to find themselves. They are trying to find who they are. They get into relationship after relationship after relationship, and they end up falling apart, end up being broken, because they're trying to find themselves through a relationship. And it doesn't work like that. When you find your purpose, when you find your meaning for being here, for living, when you discover why God put you here, you would want to live, because you will realize that you are a part of God's master plan for the earth. And everybody has a part.
What's the first step in discovering your gift?
Just imagine you were sitting still, just sitting there, you're meditating, and you close your eyes, and you can see yourself doing the very thing that's been gifted on the inside of you to do. You see yourself, you get happy, something on the inside of you leap. You see in the words, you saying, yes, I can do that. Yes, that's me. The joy just began to come over you. The energy, you get so excited about it. You put so much into it, just like me, because I love what I do. I put a lot into it. I dream it, I eat it, I sleep it. But here's the kicker that disappoint a lot of people, and when they go back and share that with other people who can't see what they just saw, and then their belief system begin to go downward, because the people they share it with is not happy with them about what they see. But when you find, and because God has given me such a uniqueness about this, when you find people many times that are sad and from this reason, that's because they're looking for their happiness in other people. And it's not. Your happiness is in your gift, and when you operate it, you're the COO of it, the Chief Operating Officer. You're the genius of your gift. You don't have to be an Albert Einstein to be a genius. When you tap into your gift, you are that. You don't become that. That's who you are. That would make life so much better in the world, and it will help, believe it or not, it will help better relationships. The people relationship would be a lot better. The reason you find so many people that are jealous or envy and this and that is because they don't know what they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah. Oh, that was powerful. So if I could summarize what I heard you say, essentially it's when we start to operate in our gifts, we are becoming more of ourselves. We're doing the thing we were created to do. And as a result of that, to your point, we feel more energy, we feel inspired. Other people kind of feel that too. But it starts with getting familiar and understanding and accepting what your unique gift is. Mm-hmm. And when you realize that the gift is unique and it's yours, you become the genius because nobody else can do it like you.
Right.
Thank you for taking out the time to share that. I know that folks want more. So I want to give you some room. I want to give you some space, Dr. Tamike. If they want to learn more or if they want to follow you, where's the best place for them to get plugged in?
Thank you. Absolutely. They can reach out to me via my website at dywtamikabrown.com. Go to the contact page there, and there you'll find a page where they can submit their information for a free consultation. We'll have a discussion. We'll ask some gift questions. They take like a gift survey question to get started, to see exactly where we need to start. And we begin to start talking about rebooting the brain and reprogramming their life, because it's just like as you think is how you feel, and how you feel is what you're going to do, and what you do is what you're going to have. And so they can reach out to me there, or they can send me an email and discover you with Tamike. Let me say this, Tamike with an E, because some people love to put that A there. Make sure that's Tamike with the E. Discover you with Tamike at gmail.com. And you can find me on my social media platform as dywtamikabrown.com, and my podcast is DYW Tamika. So that's how you all can reach me, and I would love to talk to you, speak with you, help you, and get you on the right path to get going to being the better you and being you.
Yes. Final words that you would want to share before we conclude the interview. What would you say?
I would say, don't give up. Continue to press forward. There's light at the end of the tunnel. And when you do discover your gift, you be your own cheerleader, because everybody is not going to see what you see. You be determined. You be courageous. You be bold. And I'm not talking about bold as arrogant, bold as stepping up to what you saw. You saw you. You saw the real you. And just be motivated and energetic to go after it. And realize sometimes when you step and start, sometimes we want these overnight giants things to happen overnight. It doesn't work like that. Go ahead and start with the baby step if you have to. Educate yourself more in that area. Be willing to learn more. Be willing to invest in your vision. Invest in what God called you to do. Because I learned that people now, you're paid for information. You're paying for knowledge. You're paying for revelation. You're paying for the information. But it's well worth it, because you're going to be happy. When people can do that and discover their gift, it'll eliminate a lot of suicide that is going on in the world. You'll take part in solving you'll take part in help solving some of the world's greatest problems that we have today. And we have so many young people that just want to commit suicide. That's because they don't know who they are. So be determined to be you. Be free to discover you so you can be you.
I think that is a beautiful way to close. Be free to discover you so you can be you.
Yes.
Dr. Tamike, thank you so much for joining us on the show. For everyone who's watching, we appreciate you tuning in. Please stay connected with us, because we've got more interviews coming soon. Thank you so much.